the bridge, Aaron Goodwin, one of the people, he got chucked so far back by a demonic entity that he couldn't see. Like they literally saw it. He was like Aaron. He was on the floor. Like he said, he felt like there was blood coming out of him and shit. He's like, Aaron, where'd you fall? And you could see where he fell. He had his camera on one end and some of his gear on the other. So how do I put this? Say you were to have a ruler in your hand. Put your hand on the zero. He, I think, went, if I were to measure, like, now this is like just like a rough estimate. I'd say about
Mm.
12 inches or more away from his like thing. That's how far back he got pushed. And what
The
happened was, you could see in the camera too. I was looking around because when I saw that, I started looking around. Zach Bagans, bro, he had his hands around his neck, like he said he started feeling something, but he didn't say it until like after. Billy Tolley, one of the other investigators, noticed that he's like, Zach, you okay? He's like, yeah, no, I think I'm fine. He's like, I feel like somebody's trying to choke me. He started panicking, bro, and he was the one that was choking himself. The spirit was pretty much manipulating his hands. He's like, I feel like there's somebody on me. He started crying, dude. Like he was panicking so hard. Like Billy had to jump onto him and like remove his hands from there. And he was just resisting so hard because he felt like there was somebody there. So pretty much what was happening is he wasn't helping his case because he was choking himself right there by holding his hands there. He's pretty much asphyxiating himself right there. And he had to like grab him and shit. He started crying. He's like, I felt like somebody was on like trying to choke me and shit. I'm like, oh my god, dude, that's fucking crazy. Like, you just gotta look at the person, bro. You gotta like look at the way they're acting and everything. Like, and if they're not acting how they normally are, and there's like an entity there that you know that the house is haunted or some shit, they're most likely possessed. They'll flip on you too, by the way. Like, they'll try fighting you like out of the blue, like something that they never do. Like, they get irritated
What
quickly.
the fuck are you talking about?
Uh, Spirits and ghosts and shit,
No,
demonic entities.
I just got done watching The Conjuring, and you guys are gonna bully my brain cells like this? My 1.5 brain cells.
Conjuring is fake.
What? No.
It's a
The
movie.
Conjuring was so funny, dude. I couldn't stop laughing when I
It
watched
was
You
that.
pretty
know what was
funny
a
though.
funny movie? Oh, The Haunted House. With that black
Yeah,
dude, he buys the
yeah.
house. That shit was so funny, bro. It was one of those
Like
horror funny.
Gabriel Iglesias comes over, he's like, "What? Because I'm Mexican, you think I want tequila?"
It
So fucking murdering the chicken.
was so funny. But yeah, like you just gotta watch the person how they act if they're not acting normally. And like one way to for you to tell if you're being overcome is you can feel that negative energy around you. You can definitely feel the vibe change when you're in one place to another. You can feel that like energy. And like another way is you also can feel lethargic if that entity is using you as a conduit to manifest itself. If you start feeling lethargic, which is like sleepy pretty much, that's how you know you're being drained of energy. Like you're
Huh.
like energy, and yeah, it's nuts, bro. Spirits are dangerous, bro. That's why they're called the supernatural. We don't know what they can do.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of untold things, man, and still being, you know, trying to be explained today.
What opens up the portal?
Um, a really, I don't know how to put this. I guess in a way, how I could put this is, what really opens up that portal is what happened, what struck. For say somebody getting murdered, and they had something they had to do that they haven't had done, and they're still trying to get it done. Does that make sense to you?
But what would that
It's
be?
like unfinished business. Think of it as that. It's like
Okay.
unfinished business that they had that they aren't able to do because of what happened.
Okay, so they would like had a purpose there, and they didn't
Yeah, they no.
fully be.
Like
Oh,
they okay. Say somebody was like going to a birthday, okay, and they die on their way there, and they were really into going to that birthday, and they passed away. That's what keeps them going, pretty much. You're stuck in a limbo state.
oh, okay. Well, that's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So what if you die in a car accident?
Oh my God! Speaking of that shit, there's a place in Mexico. where if you tune in to a certain radio station at a certain or no, yeah, at a certain area, you can what you call it? You can like I don't know, it's weird. There's a place in Mexico. This guy passed away in a car, or he got ran over, I think, or some shit, or passed away in a car crash. And they say when you switch to a certain radio station at a certain time, I think it's like 3 in the morning. While driving by it, the radio station starts cutting out, and you hear the ambulance that was said that they like grabbed him and that he passed away. And
Oh
it's it's
shit.
it's it's just it gives me goosebumps just talking about it, bro.
That sounds fucking nuts. Yeah, 'cause I always wondered that. Like, I always knew like kind of like what you said. Like they like it is kind of hard to explain when you're trying to talk about it, but
Yeah.
kind of what you said on what keeps the portal open, like what you told me, alright? So like that's why I always wondered like what happens if you die in a car accident? I don't think you're like in a car when you're as a ghost. Like, but like that's something like that we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. Like
That's why it's called the supernatural, dude. Nobody knows about it.
it's so fucking weird.
Cody says it's haunted.
Which one?
Both
The
of
one on
them.
Newtown
Both
or
of them. Both of them,
both of
actually.
them?
Yeah. The other one doesn't have that much activity in it because they don't bother the spirit. But I'm not sure about this one because I've never been in that house, so it's gonna be a first.
This one
And
does.
your house is haunted too.
Yeah.
That spirit, dude. I'm kind of concerned. Did Jade like have a traumatizing experience with that spirit? Is that why she doesn't like talking
No,
about
no,
it?
no, no, no. No.
What, did something just get misplaced or some shit, or like moved while she was in the room or
No.
something?
So what happened was is it was her first night sleeping over, and
Oh, okay. This.
so very first night that she slept over, she was in the. It was like 2 in the morning. No, actually, it was like three something in the morning. It wasn't 3:30. It was a little bit earlier than that, but it was somewhere in between 3:30 and 3. And she was like, I really have to use the bathroom. And I like looked at her and I was like, you know, it's like 3 o'clock, right? I don't like going downstairs when it's 3 o'clock. And she's like, why? And I was like, because my house is haunted. I was
Yeah,
like,
I don't think
obviously,
she
I get.
Does she not understand that 3 in the morning is where any sort of entity or spirits
No, no,
it's
she
where they're
knows.
at their strongest. 3
Yeah,
a.m. is a
so
very dangerous hour sometimes.
yeah,
I don't like being
so
up at that hour.
yeah, I don't like it either. And no, come on, like I really gotta like, if I don't go to the bathroom now, I'm gonna piss myself. So I was like, all right, let's go downstairs. So we go downstairs. She uses the bathroom, and I'm like in the living room as she's using the bathroom. When she finishes, she walks out and she goes, "Chris, Chris, is that you?" I was just like, "Babe, who are you talking to?" She
Oh
goes,
my
"This isn't
god.
you," and I was just like, "No, I'm in the
Oh my
living room."
god.
Dude, she bolted out of the back room. She was so afraid. But Jade's always had bad experiences.
Oh my
She had
fucking
one.
god.
She had a demonic one.
A
She did have a
demonic. Oh my
demonic.
god. Are you like okay? In all respect, before are you okay with sharing this? Because some people aren't okay sharing certain like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's told me the story like 15 times. It was so at one of the old houses because her mom was like dating. She would date a guy for like like a year, not even, and then move on to another guy. So they were in one of her ex-boyfriend's houses,
Mm-hmm.
and she was sleeping, and out of nowhere she like woke up, I guess, and like
Oh,
had
this
like
pretty.
like like the room was like glowing in a weird way apparently.
Okay, first off, there was
Like
definitely something in that room. I'm gonna tell you
yeah,
now. So, before you continue on with this story, I want to share something with you. There's something called an infrared night vision spectrum camera. Now, what those do is it allows you to see at night, and you can also easily capture orbs and like mists and sometimes even shadows with it. It pretty much makes it to where you yourself can see certain things that or no, it makes it where you can see certain things with that camera that your normal human eye can see, because the human eye can only see so like a certain like spectrum, if that makes any sense to you. Now,
Yeah,
there's also something called the full spectrum camera, and the full spectrum camera is it's beyond the night vision infrared spectrum camera. Pretty much,
yeah.
you can literally capture anything. It's like taking a picture at Alcatraz, and you'll probably capture something.
But yeah, so like the room wasn't like glowing in like a glowing sense, but it was like lit up by something, but there was no light in the room.
That is
Like when she went to
bad.
bed, it was pitch fucking black. So she got curious and she got up, she opened up the door, she was looking around, and she heard a little boy calling mama
Bubble
over and
boy.
over
That's
and over.
probably a disembodied. That's definitely a disembodied spirit. I guarantee it. Or go on.
Yeah, so
She was just calling
she
Mama.
was following the noise because it was coming from the living room. So she was
That's
walking down the hallway slowly and looking around, and
she has
she
some
made
big
it to the
fucking balls,
living
bro.
room, and
Bro, she had
she
bigger balls than
saw
like.
a shadow of a dude, a really tall fucking man, and then a really
Shadow
small
person.
boy. So like she saw both. And then
Dude,
she said like it looked like a devil, like what people would imagine what a devil would look like. That's what that shadow looked like.
if I ever heard something like that, I'm not going anywhere without my entire arsenal.
Dude, you
But
ain't gonna do nothing
apparently,
with a gun. They'll
but
probably.
I'ma try
apparently,
to do. I'ma
Dude, I'll
damn well if
have
I
you
got
know,
to, bro.
having a gun with a demonic entity nearby can easily result in your death. Because if
Cool.
they get the chance to possess you on the spot, they can most likely make you shoot yourself right then and there. I'm not even playing with you.
I would rather die in that situation.
but apparently that night when she woke up, she told her sister, and her sister like stared at her, and like her face just went pale, and her sister said that the same exact fucking thing happened to her that night at like the
What?
same exact fucking time.
Wait, the same night? Like in the same
The
night?
same night, the same time, and they like to Jade she was sleeping, and to Katana Jade was sleeping.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That is
it
some
was.
gnarly shit.
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
So
it's
they
even
both like
gnarlier than Tony
freaked
Hawk
out.
hitting 4 kickflips, bro.
Oh my god.
That's
That is absolutely phenomenal. I'm stunned. I'm not even gonna
Yes.
lie. I am stunned to hear that.
yeah,
Thank
and
you.
then
Dude,
there was
I am
one
a
where
big fucking paranormal enthusiast, dude. Like, I love the paranormal. Hearing that
yeah,
story just blew my mind. I'm not even gonna lie.
that shit was
That's
crazy. When she told me, I was like, what the fuck?
I don't fuck with spectacle niggas, if you
But
know
then
what I
like
mean.
apparently there was another night, maybe like a week after, a week before, because they were pretty close. Apparently her sister
Wait,
Katana woke
okay,
up and
so
saw the huge shadow figure standing over Jade when she was sleeping.
that's not good. That's not
And
good at
then the
all.
same night, at different times, Jade woke up and saw that shadow figure standing over
That
Katana.
shadow figure was playing games with them.
hmm
That shadow
So
figure was
that's
playing
why,
I'm not
hardcore.
playing these games.
after like I think like because I was asking her why she was so freaked out that week, even though she did see the shadow figure of the female. Well, she didn't even see a shadow; she saw the girl that
Yeah,
you
also
know.
just
Out.
saying, Chris, if you hear, this goes for all of you guys here, for your safety, because I actually care about people and spirits that do this shit are like, they're evil. If you ever hear someone call you and you know they're not home, you do not reply to that voice. If you reply to that voice, it's pretty much a spirit calling out and you are pretty much welcoming it into your domain. So you responding to a spirit for, say, okay, you're home alone, okay? You're on your game,
Yeah.
okay? You're on your game, you have no earphones on, you're just chilling, and you hear your mom call you, and you get confused. You're like, wait,
Yeah, it's a mimic. Yeah,
mm-hmm. It's a
they're
mimic.
mimicking
You
people
are
who.
not. You are not to.
Bro.
You should never ever in your life respond to such a thing.
Bro, y'all are freaking me the fuck
It's
out,
it's
bro.
happened to me, dude. I have chills talking about this, bro. Dude, I'm gonna
I
tell you
got
now.
chills right now.
I
Everyone
do
in
too, bro.
here, I'm gonna say this right now. Everyone's first experience with the paranormal, 99% of the time, the word "dude" comes out of their mouth. Like, for say you were touched by a spirit, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, like that'll come out of your mouth 90% of the time. That's everyone's first initial reaction, and fear is so common, and it's okay. When it comes to the supernatural, it's just the most common thing
Yeah,
ever.
but
'Cause,
I was saying because I was making a joke because I think it was a week after that Jade saw her. Um, when she told me the story, I was like, maybe the ghost here is just watching over you. Maybe that was her
do
showing
you know if
herself,
Jade
saying that
has a
she's watching
spiritual
over you.
attachment?
We don't know. We think that she does
Wait,
because in
who's Jade?
every single house
His
that she's been
girlfriend.
in with
Oh,
her
okay.
mom, there has always been some crazy shit with ghosts that has happened.
I've had
Like,
So,
one.
I think one day what I would like to do with you guys, I would like to conduct an experiment. At the same time, this is going to be very dangerous for
You'll
me
never meet me.
and you guys. No, not
You'll
you,
never
not
meet
you.
me.
I'm talking about Chris and Jade.
Yeah.
Chris, I want you, one day when we all get together, I want to do a little experiment with you guys, okay? It's
Mm.
super simple. I'm not going to provoke anything. I'm not going to do anything. I know how to make a spirit box without buying one. And it's literally just two phones and a Bluetooth speaker, like a Bluetooth speaker. Okay?
Are they both just like full busting boy?
All right,
Imagine.
so I'm going to tell you how this is going to go. If Jade has a spiritual attachment, I will know because I'm very like, how do I put this? Skeptic. Because now that I think about it, it could either be Jade who has the spiritual attachment or Jade's mother who could have the spiritual attachment. One of those two. Because, or Katana. Even Katana, dude. Katana could possibly
yeah.
have a spiritual attachment too. Like, those are dangerous, bro. Spiritual attachments are no bueno, bro.
But dude, I have a story to tell you. Around when me and Jade were like, I think it was, I don't want to say, yeah, no, it was last summer, I want to say, maybe a little bit after.
Yeah,
I can't remember when the fuck it was, but I was at her house that her mom currently lives in with her soon-to-be husband,
go on.
and we were in Jade's bedroom, and we heard Hank whistling, which is her soon-to-be stepdad. We heard him
That's
whistling,
a
but nobody was there. Nobody was there. The house was dead shit empty, and then we heard her mom cough, and we were like, "What the fuck is going on?" So like we were
yeah.
freaked
They were
out in the
trying to
bedroom,
they were trying to
like
lure you out and try something on you, bro. Like,
yeah. So we were just like, okay, what the fuck? We gotta leave like soon. So um, we we were like, Jay was getting ready and she was finishing up, and we were about to leave. And we go into the kitchen because she had to go and feed the cat. As Jade's getting the cat food, we hear Hank's whistling again, and then we hear footsteps going up the stairs. And they
Oh
live in a raised
hell no.
ranch. So you know where like the stairs are
repeat
always
that
at the
last part.
front
Repeat that
door?
last part. You
A
Hank
raised
whistling
ranch.
going up the stairs. What happened?
Yeah, we heard Hank whistling and then footsteps going up the stairs.
Yeah.
And they
Then
live in a raised ranch. So you know how the front door is always in front of the
wait.
stairs?
You live in a ranch?
No, 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 I don't. Jade's
Okay.
mom does.
That's number one, dude. Ranches are usually haunted, dude. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
There's so many incidents. Dude, it's out in open field. Nobody knows what's happened over there. You never know if someone could have gotten killed.
yeah,
You never know if someone's remains could be under the ground. You never know if there are Indian burial grounds. You never know. Those are like all of this stuff is dangerous, bro. Or go
yeah.
on.
And then they were on those stairs, right? Because it's like a two flight of stairs, kind of in that weird way. You have the stairs going up, like like I don't know. It's like a U shaped stair I don't know how to explain it. You know, like you got the stair set, like if you're at the front door, you have the stair sets going down into the basement and then up to the front, like
Oh
up
yeah.
into the hallway. There's a wall on the side going up with a welcoming sign on it with those weird like veins and stuff, you know. After we heard the footsteps, it like just went dead silent in the fucking house, and then the fucking welcome sign slammed to the ground, and it was like bent and all these like you could no possibly in any fucking way possible bend it the way of how it was. The fucking veins and stuff were tangled with each other, and like it was so fucking weird because you couldn't bend it back. You couldn't put it back. So after that, we literally just said fuck this and just left. We were out of there. Dude, it freaked us out so fucking bad.
Now, here's a question. I know your house is haunted and such, but has Jade had any sort of dreams or old like encounters with that shadow person ever since she moved in with you?
No.
What about when you guys lived in that other apartment before Katana went back on you?
No.
Anything odd? No? Okay. So if none of that has happened ever since, it's most likely Jade's mom with a spiritual attachment.
Yeah.
Because if it hasn't happened there and Katana hasn't brought anything up whilst you guys were living there, and if it hasn't happened, it's definitely Jade's mother who has that spiritual attachment. There is definitely something going on in her life that she is most likely still oblivious about. That, or she just picks most haunted houses, and I find it so fucking phenomenal that she does that.
Yeah. Dude, it was fucking crazy though, like when we were at our house and that shit happened, where we heard like everything happening. 'Cause
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
like,
Give me a
I
sec. Give me a
can't
sec. Give me a sec.
believe
Give me a sec.
Jade went through
What is that
trauma.
address? What's the address of the house? I'm gonna look it up and see if there's any history on that house. What was the address?
62 Winnemog Ave
How do I
in
spell
Watertown.
Winnemog?
I have no fucking clue.
Winno
DEZNUTZ.
I can try finding it. Hold on.
Watertown.
Oh, Lake Winnemog. 62 Lake Winnemog. That's what it is.
62 Winnemog.
Yep. Ave.
Okay, it's come up. Hold on. Watertown hauntings. Oh, it came out for a second there. Let's see here. Realtor last sold for $315,000. That house, just by looking at it right now, looks like it's haunted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I'm looking at it right now. It looks like it has that
Wait, what
vibe.
is it?
62 Lake.
She's also had demonic dreams at that house, too.
This house,
Yeah.
something was trying to.
Like
The
what?
supernatural is so dangerous, bro. You have no clue. It's oh my god.
What is it?
Oh, historical society. Hold on, hold on. It's 62 Lake Winnemog, Winnemag,
Mm-hmm.
Winnemog Ave,
Uh,
Watertown.
no idea how to spell the Winnemog.
Town times. Time out. Hold on. Property of Watertown Historical Society. Friendly neighbors.
Wait, what state are you from?
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
CT. So type in CT. Missing hauntings. I think I found something. October 8th, 1998. What the hell? I scroll down and I see felony Derek, black whip pussy ready to fuck. What the hell?
Say less.
Yo, I swear to God, dude, I was just looking for.
Ready to fuck. Fucking Chris, say less.
Haunted houses, Watertown,
It could
Winnemog.
just now be haunted though, because like you were saying, it could have that attachment.
Creepy Watertown, Crow Flicker. Foot's house, which still stands. 470 Lake Winnemog. That came up when I looked up haunting. Yeah, dude, I think it's Jade's mom with a spiritual attachment. I don't think I want her anywhere in my house. Just saying, me and my parents, dude, we're kind of ready for this. Like, if we know there's a negative energy in our house, we're gonna sage it, and we have Palo Santo to get rid of any excess energy for that
Yeah.
spirit to, you know, if it tries remanifesting and to re you know. I would like to have this conversation with Jade and Katana because I feel like I can get a
Jake can tell you
lot.
everything with this hauntings.
Huh?
I said Jake can tell you everything about this hauntings.
I would love to hear it, dude. Not even gonna lie. I'm so intrigued on what has happened in her childhood. Now, here's the real question. Has she told you when she just started as when she started feeling these things, like the very, very first time that it's happened to her? Like the age range, do you know? Because if
She's.
it's a childhood thing, it's definitely a spiritual attachment. If it's
It
like,
was when she was younger, yeah. It was
how,
when she was a
if you
child.
can you do me a
I'd say
favor?
anywhere from 7 to 9.
Okay, it's most definitely spiritual attachment to something. It's most definitely. Because ages around that is clear signs of spiritual attachments in many ways too. Like, maybe she lived in a house and, interacted with something that she didn't remember or some shit.
Yeah. There was one time where my sister had her friend Michaela over.
Oh yeah, I heard about this, and she was having a
Yeah,
conversation with the ghost instead of her, and
yeah,
she came.
having a full-blown conversation.
Dude, that's another thing, bro. Like, I'll catch it too. Like me being a paranormal enthusiast and shit, like liking this type of stuff. I'll catch it, like too. Like if I know something's wrong, like I study. Every time I talk to somebody, I always study them. Like I study their body, language and everything.
Yeah,
You just gotta look at the person.
that was crazy though with Michaela. That was
Bro, I just
fucking
heard a
nuts.
noise, and y'all are starting to freak me the fuck out with these stories.
That's your mind, bro. That's your mind. I promise you, dude. Sometimes when you start talking about shit like this, your mind will start playing tricks on you. You don't have to worry about it, brother. Trust
Nah,
me.
because my fucking cousin's asleep over here, and there's noises coming from the bed, and I don't like that.
It's the bed settling, if anything.
She's
My
getting
bed
fucking
does.
clapped in sleep. Holy shit. Tricks, what's so funny, dude?
You, dude, I'm fucking overtired, so I'm not gonna stop laughing.
You're tired.
No, I get at night. I get like this weird
Bro, what
feeling
the
where it's just
fuck?
really laughy.
Yeah, I got you. Well, hop on R6.